Hello, this is Mad Cat, and I'm doing another homeless shelter tips right now. It's early in the morning. I'm waiting for the library to open up. I've got to do some few assignments today, and then I'm going to go to the Benjamin Franklin Science Museum. As I said in my last video, you've got to be a tourist when you're homeless. And I'm going to check that out today and see all the wonders there. Science Museum is a good place to go, but that's not my tip for today. As the title of this, noise, noise, noise. And noise. Almost sounds like I'm Boston, I'm saying nice. That's the one thing you'll have to get used to when it comes to a homeless shelter is people have no filters, first and foremost, but they lack courtesy. And of course, it's not like you can really say anything about it because then people will take offense. So what I'm talking about specifically is like either going into the cafeteria, a lot of people are making noise. Well, fine, that's a public room. I'm sure it's like, well, if you don't want to be there, then leave. Well, then comes bedtime and I have to be in my bed. In fact, my friend sitting next to me, Felipe, he got so annoyed with all the snoring, he actually switched beds in the middle of the night just so he could sleep. And the next morning, the staff gave him shit for switching beds. It's like, you're supposed to stay in your bed. So you can't say to me, well, maybe if you don't like it, you can go to another bed. No, I can't. I have to stay in my bed. Now, the snoring doesn't really bother me. It's loud. Almost everyone does it. And some people have like sleep apnea that you think that they're going to suffocate on their own saliva the way they snore. They're like constantly choking. That's all you hear all night long. And I kind of get used to that. I just try to go to sleep and I just sleep when I'm exhausted. But the shit that annoys me the most is that people decide to have conversations in the middle of the night. I mean, when we first get up there, it's 7 p.m. and I don't sleep until midnight anyway, so I just like flip on my iPod and I watch a movie or listen to some music, but I keep it to myself. Last night, some person just like decided to start playing music as loud as they can from their device. I was like, why the fuck do I want to listen to your music? What makes you think anyone else wants to listen to your music? Put some fucking headphones on and show some courtesy. But even worse than that, like the first night I was there, one guy woke up at like 2 a.m. and just started speaking as loud as he could, constantly talking about how he was going to be leaving today and he was going to be doing this and that. I mean, I knew his entire itinerary for the day because he explained it. And I really wanted to sit up and say, like, dude, either leave or go back to bed. Either way, shut the fuck up. I really wanted to say that. I was so close to saying it. But, the thing is that it can always be worse. And I was afraid that he would be like, oh, well, fuck you, man. I'll say whatever the hell I want and just start talking louder. To take it as an act of defiance against me. And that's the way these people are. And when I say these people, I'm talking about homeless people. Because we're talking about an environment where it's all about your own survival. You are numero uno. And so they don't really spend too much time thinking about anyone else. They don't think, hey, if I'm talking as loud as I can at 2 a.m, maybe it's interrupting other people's sleep. They don't care about that. And I care about that, but I'm self-conscious about those things. I want to make sure that those people around me, have what they need. Maybe I haven't been homeless enough. Maybe if I was homeless for a few years, I would be like that where I simply just don't care about anyone else. But hopefully that doesn't happen. So, you're going to deal with a lot of people, and it's not to say that they won't help you. I mean, I've had a lot of help from a lot of other people, but when it comes to sleep, you've got to learn to sleep through the noise. And it's just it's sad. It's sad that, I guess their mamas didn't raise them right or something. Guys, look how I'm speaking now. I've been staying here for too long. But, you know, their moms didn't raise them. It's like, you know, when people are sleeping, you shut the fuck up. But people just do whatever the hell they want, so you've got to learn, sleep through the noise. Put some headphones on, put some earplugs in. I've got earplugs, but I think they're too big for me. And even then, they don't really help. I can still hear everyone speaking. I can still hear everyone snoring. But, you know, get some of those earbuds. I have some of those. I can't really listen to music while I sleep, so that's my own problem. But if you can, blast up the music and go to sleep like that, in all honesty. Because that's about the only way you can drown out everyone else. So that's going to do it for me today. But that's going to be my advice today, is that if you're going to be homeless and you're going to be staying in a shelter, be prepared that there's going to be some noise. And think about any solutions you can do for yourself that can help you sleep while people are jibber-jabbering all night long. Because you can't shut them up, and even if you ask, they'll probably take offense to it, and it's just better to avoid that kind of confrontation. So, so anyways, that's going to do it for me. Check out my GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com / is it .com? Maybe it's .org, but / Stay Off Streets. I'm still raising money, even though I'm in a shelter now. I haven't gotten a full night's rest since I've been here, because there's just always some sort of person talking or some person snoring their head off. I think it's literally going to explode. Anyways, GoFundMe. Also check out my Patreon, patreon.com / mad_cat, or my PayPal, which doesn't have as much of a fee, which is going to be paypal.me / madcatprime. If you don't want to donate money to me like that, perfectly understandable. Consider buying my book. It's called Character Astrology Profiles. Search for exactly that. You'll find it on Amazon, or go to the About section of this channel and you will see that. I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm discontinuing my Amazon wish list, so just go ahead and ignore that. Since I'm not really living on the streets anymore, I'm living in a shelter, you can just ignore that for now. That might change in the future, but for now, I'm just discontinuing it. Anyways, that does it for me. This is Mad Cat signing out.